What's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're taking a look at Reanimator lists, but these look like they've changed lately. I've seen a couple of lists going with Coiling Rebirth, which is a little bit of a different card we'll talk about here in a second. And that means we're not playing any legendaries in this list, so no Valgavoth. A little bit different. Don't know if that makes it better or worse, but we're going to find out. So we're starting with some Anoint with Affliction. Obviously, Exile stuff, 3 or less. Very good card. Bitter Triumph, because it's another way to get stuff into our graveyard while killing something. Bitter Reunion lets us draw cards while we discard. And then Fear of Missing Out. I think this is a good inclusion for a lot of these decks because, one, it can also get your opponent to use some type of removal instead of hitting your other thing you might get later, but it also does draw you a card deeper and let you discard. Of course, Zombify, because it's the cheapest way to reanimate something. Enduring Courage, which I really like because it's a hard creature to deal with, but also, if you do get something big, it gets to attack right when it enters the battlefield. But going along with that, we also have some Coiling Rebirth, which is actually super sweet. This is the card that, whenever you target something, if you're willing to give your opponent a card, you get a second copy of the thing you reanimated, but it's a 1/1, which is great because when you see all the stuff we're going to be reanimating, you don't mind having 2 of them. So Harvester of Misery, another way you can just get something in the graveyard, protect yourself early. Also gets rid of some tokens, which is nice. Overlord of the Belmerk, since only the Overlord is the only thing we can't get, then we can get a bunch of other stuff back to our hand if necessary, but a good way to fill the graveyard. There is a Vein Ripper in here, just kind of a really good card in general, especially against like small creatures, tokens, mono red, things like that. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges actually lets us go ahead. Oh, I forgot, we do actually have 2 Overlords. So this is a card we can't get with the Overlord of the Belmerk, but that's okay. This still deals 4 damage to stuff, so we like it. Trumpeting Carnosaur obviously is removal itself, but getting 2 of these is super nice because you get to discover 5 twice, which is nice. And then, of course, we have Virtue of Persistence, giving us another way that we can reanimate stuff if necessary. So if you've been looking for a different type of reanimator list, this might be the one for you. The link will be in the description. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. But first, let's just see if doubling up our reanimation stuff is the way to go. This is probably fine. I think I will go ahead and use this to go get maybe a mountain here. Alright, Sanctifier it is. We have a Bitter Triumph. I'm just not sure what I'm doing with it just yet. Like, It's tempting. I'm going to pass. I think I'd rather use Overlord next turn and give myself the option of killing something we find problematic this turn. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just pay the 3 life. Okay, so that worked out. Oh, this is cute. We could zombify that. Okay, not mad at that. That's a thing we could do. Play a little more patient, but it has a lot of upside to it. Now, if they just played like the 3/3 chick or whatever, when you attack, you gain life, you know, that would have been a lot less exciting. I'm kind of trying to bait them out and see if there's something else. That's why I didn't kill that. I was like, you probably have another creature to play, and it's probably better than Healer's Hawk. I'd rather kill that for the -2. Now, that being said, I probably should have done it anyway if my plan is just to zombify, but we'll see. Nothing. Alright, well, guess we'll just kill that then. And I'm going to take my time here then and just do this. Oh, that's fantastic. So I can put Harvester in hand? Sure. Why not? Pass a turn. Like, I was going to zombify the Harvester, but there's a better target. 2 better targets now, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Wonder if they just have, like, Sheltered by Ghost or something here. Because I feel like that could be a thing. If they're going to target it, they have to sacrifice a creature. So let's go ahead and do that first. Okay. So even if they have a Shelter by Ghost, they'd have to like play something, then sacrifice it to be able to kill this. Don't try to Shelter by Ghost, opponent. This is not going to go well. I was going to say, that is not what you want to do there. Yeah, we're going to be attacking here. And then we're going to play this. I'm going to just discard this, because we can get that back, obviously. And the turn. Plus, they know we have the Harvester of Misery, so we can still take our time with stuff here. Oh, well. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't see that coming. That's interesting. Okay. Knowing what we know, let me go ahead and just kill this. Let me go ahead and go get the last basic we can go get. Alright. We kind of have the option to do a lot of things here. So we know they're going to get those. That'll be a 2, 4. So actually we don't get an opportunity to do what we want to with the Harvester. However, the opponent's going to be close to dead anyway. So what if we just do this? Get a thing back. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Reanimate one of these. Just kill that. Because we're still draining them for 2 in the process. Alright. And then even if they unload their hand, we should be able to kill everything but their 4/4 with this Harvester that we can zombify. Sure. Oh, they're going to shelter that. Okay, that's a thing. This is not going to go well for them. I mean, we don't mind, though. But it works perfectly for us. Alright, well, we will Harvester. Kill your dude. We'll get the 4/4 back. Or get the 5/5 that we get to kill a 4/4, right? Alright. Then we get to attack. Then we get to put something else in our hand. Because we already have 6 mana, so there's a billion things we could do. Oh, I'll take that. Alright. Okay, that was pretty easy. Okay, this is a keeper. I don't even know why I want to discard the Fear of Missing Out here, actually. It's like, if we get a Reanimator spell, I know what I would want. Want to discard. I think, believe it or not, I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, weird, but okay. Yeah, that's a thing. I am going to... Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Alright. Do I care about that card? Right now, probably not. Pass the turn. Mostly because we can Bitter Triumph, kill something. Next turn, we could play Overlord, and we're in a pretty good spot. Sure, no blocks. Wow, nothing for it? Really? That's crazy. I'm just going to pay the 3. I don't even want to get rid of any of the cards in my hand. And we're up to 3 for Delirium. Yeah, sure. Let's get a swamp, I suppose. And then we'll try to just kill this other dude. I mean, not sure what else we're supposed to do here. Try to attack. Okay. Sure. There's a Malcolm, that's why. Okay. Mako will get at least 1+1 because Malcolm can draw and discard. Okay. Gonna discard more? Nope, but you are playing a Skyray. Oh, that's huge. That's sick. What a top deck. That's not even fair. Yeah. I'll attack with my whole 0-1. There you go. Yeah, I was about to say, we're in the driver's seat from there. Oh, yeah, let's keep it. We at least have fear of missing out, so maybe that's something. Oh, looks like we're going to have to use virtues and such. Oh, you know what? I mean, we got a long way to go. We got to find a lot of mana for this to work out, but we have some options. So those are things. All right. That's not bad. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll get rid of this duder. Anoint can help. I mean, we would rather have drawn land, obviously, but, you know, you work with what you got. Yeah, that's not good. All right. They probably have burn spells here, which is not great. Screaming Nemesis. Exciting. Where are you sending the spell? Onto the Screaming Nemesis. Fantastic. Alright. Weathering the storm somehow here. No more haste things, please. That's probably all they're playing, honestly. Alright, well, can't give you the opportunity to hit us, unfortunately. Get rid of that. Yeah. Finally, a land. Pass a turn. All right. I mean, you're still not pumping, huh? They're probably just playing smartly here. And, you know, to their credit, that's the right thing to do. Get rid of this, because we'd rather have Trumpeting Carnosaur to shoot something. Actually, in all reality, I kind of need to just go look for a land here, because we have to make sure we can use Trumpeting Carnosaur. Even though our odds of drawing a land were probably pretty high. What do we have in play? A damage land. So I guess if we get a swamp, that could help with some things. Ugh, that's not good. All right. Sure, man. At least now, if we get a land, we could play Fear of Missing Out into Anoint with Affliction. So that gives us some options. But we might just be close to getting burned out here if we're not careful. Oh, there's no way to do this without taking a point, is there? I should have done this first, because I found a non-damage land. I could have played it. Ah, that was a little bit of a mistake. I guess we don't need to worry about it, because our next spell is going to be black anyway. We don't have to worry about red. Let's get rid of one of these. Okay, fair. End the turn. Yep, I figured they had some burn there somewhere. And then they're going to shoot us for 4 with the, yeah, burst lightning. Yeah, okay. I mean, we got stuck on lands. That's what should happen. Okay. We'll keep this. I think we're going to have to lean on this fear of missing out a little bit to try to find more lands. Yep, I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. Question is, what do we get rid of? I think it has to be this. Okay, that's not a bad card to have for later. Not what we're looking for right now. Okay, good deal. Let's attack. What's with the life gain decks today? I feel like I was practicing and putting some decks together earlier and ran into a bunch then too, so it's kind of peculiar, to say the least. You know, it's also kind of tempting to try to just top deck and untap lands so that we could zombify this thing, but it's all good. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill this. Still a chance they play a creature after this, and then we still get to zombify and get everything. Oh, we don't. It's that guy. Guess I should have been patient. Oh, Sicko too. It was there. Gross. Alright. Well, let's do this. Because we'll still have black mana open. Wow. Didn't put anything great in the yards. So that's very disappointing. Alright. We'll pass. Oh, I guess I could have got rid of the Pride Mate, because we're going to want to do that anyway. That would have been smart. And then I could have got 2 attacks in. I wasn't even thinking about, we were already at Delirium. But it's weird, because I also know we have the Harvester now, so they're going to be playing around that. So kind of interesting little bit of gameplay about to happen. Felidar Savior. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures. And that's a 4-mana guy. Wow. Well, our Harvester's not going to do jack squat. Great. Okay, then. I guess we just get rid of this guy? And then take 4? Alright. Seems fair. I mean, there's still some stuff we could do here, right? Like, because we can get this dude back. Get rid of that. Attack twice. And then we still have the Bitter Triumph and the Anoint with Affliction here. So we're actually not in bad shape. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. What? Who even plays this guy? Attacking creatures you control get +X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. I have never actually seen that card in play. Kind of amazing that we're seeing it for the first time. Not that it matters here, because we're just going to kill this. Then we're going to attack. This is going to deal 4 here. We're going to have this on tap. So we deal 7. And then we get to deal 9. And that'll do it. Alright, cool. Yeah, this seems good. I think the only thing that really makes this deck function is that your creatures are also a lot of your removal, right? Where our Harvesters can kill stuff, this can kill stuff for 3. We have the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. And then later, we get the Reanimator stuff. Alright, well, let's see if they have cut downs. What do we even get rid of here? I feel like it has to be this, because we don't want to get rid of our lands, in case we find a Reanimator spell. Okay, well that makes us not feel so bad for, even if things don't come up right, that's fine. Well, we're going to make sure that doesn't get to do much here. This is going to be a hard deck for us to beat, though, I think. Man, I kind of want this to just be a body, but yeah, let's just kill that. Don't give them the option for cheap spell, because they're already going to be, like, bouncing our stuff, killing things. Give me a... Oh, red mana. I don't think we've ever seen red mana in the toxic decks, so that's interesting. That's a new one. A first, if you will. Alright, well... Gonna try to get out in front of this thing. I don't know what they're gonna be doing, but let's find out. Coiling Rebirth? Oh yeah, I have a dude to get. Do we give him a card? Hell yeah, we do. I mean, it's going to kill off our fear of missing out, but whatever. We have two big monsters. Oh, because they killed each other. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. I should have just got the Harvester of Misery and called it good. I actually cost myself a creature for no reason. I mean, likely won't harm us that much, but, you know, fact of the matter. They can obviously bounce stuff here. And I gave them a card, didn't have to. Yeah, that was dumb all the way around. I should have just got the Harvester and called it good. But, situation is what it is. Gonna bounce a Carnosaur. Make us sacrifice a creature. Sure. We'll get rid of the smaller of them. And we'll play this. Discard one of those. Alright, probably doesn't matter much here, but we'll see. Now they can bounce a thing and use another Vraska's Fall, and that sucks. Alright, well, you're drawing a card, so that's a good sign. Though fear of missing out by itself does not kill the opponent. What is the red in there for? Yeah, if any of y'all know, let me know in the comments. I have not seen red in these lists. Every one I see is just regular blue-black. Like, that's kind of surprising. I'd be curious to know what they were doing with that. Because I feel like I was being cautious and playing around some things, but, I mean, it didn't matter. We had removal spells against a deck with no creatures, so we got a little bit lucky. Okay, sure. Why not? I mean, we can gas the fear of missing out if they don't make us discard it here. Okay. Hopefully, we can find something good here. Let's get rid of Carnosaur. Ah, that was not what we wanted. Needed a land there. Oh, now we're really going to need a land. Okay, that'll eventually help us get where we want to go. Let's go and get rid of this, because there's a lot of ways that they can insta-kill you with those things. Yeah, Sabsunin would have been gross. Would have been gross. Glad we killed it when we did. Yep, here comes another one. And a lot of times they even have like off-color creatures in there. Oh, why were you not a land? I guess we don't have a choice, right? Damn. Ah, that sucks. Alright, that's probably the game. Because as soon as they blink whatever they have, we're cooked. Trigon Predator, that's gross. Alright, they didn't blink their dude, so that means something, right? We can shoot the Trigon Predator. Alright, I mean, it's better than nothing. Whoa! Whoa, opponent's going deep. Okay, crazy. Alright. I mean, we're hanging on, being stuck on lands here, so we're doing what we can. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm going to gamble here. We got to get an untapped land in our next 2 cards. I know I should just kill O'Hare Chasm, but let's just see what happens. Okay, we found one. Because I would say, if we didn't find one there, that was probably just going to be it. Like, at that point, you just got to say, we're cooked, right? Do we even care to discard a card here? With 3 Reanimator spells, huh? Coiling Rebirth, get Overlord. I'm just going to pay the 3. No attacks. I'm assuming this 2/2 is either nothing good or they don't have a way to blink it. Sort of what it feels like. Alright, it's back to being a body. Fair enough. So it's a 1/3. Oh no, you have something else you can do? Oh, hard-hitting question. Alright, that's fine. That could have been a lot worse. We could live with that. What's this guy? Whenever you manifest red, you put a card in your graveyard in your hand. Alright. Okay. So where does this start for us? Trumpeting Carnosaur, I guess? Maybe we get something good off of it? We get something great off of it. Let's get... Damn, do we get the other Overlord? Nah, we get the Overlord. I was going to say another Carnosaur, but... Oh, wait. That only deals 4, not 5. Dang it. I should have got the other Carnosaur. I wasn't thinking. I forgot it had 2 counters on it. Which is obviously a downside. Okay. Now we have access to a lot of mana. And now having 2 Overlords would have been great. So I kind of goofed up last turn. So I guess we just get 2 Carnosaurs? Like, this is what we're here to do, right? To play the cards. Let's see if we hit some monsters off of it. Okay, that'll work. Just pay the 3 life. That goes into our hand. And I could crack one of these and give them haste, because why not? And... does that kill them? Nope, they're at 1. Alright, works for me. Man, we started out struggling. I really thought we were going to lose this one. Alright, we'll take it. Ooh, alright. Okay. We have access to 4 lands already, so I feel like we have to keep this. We have an early removal. If nothing else happens, then we can Overlord. Maybe try to set some things up. Though, if it's a blue deck that wants to gain life, that's probably bad for us. I don't think we're going to beat too many of those decks. It might even be a mill deck. I'm about to do them a favor here, but let's see. Oh, another poison deck. Oh, weird. Okay. Well, that's also bad because we have a bunch of cards that ain't going to do a damn thing, so... we at least found a Reanimator spell for this, but that's not good enough. Yeah, this is one of those matchups where this is the deck it should beat, right? We have a bunch of removal. The removal's not going to do anything. So, I mean, they basically get 3-4 turns to do whatever they want because our cards don't interact. Yeah, exactly. So that's what this should look like. We're basically dead in 3 turns. Can't be too upset about it, though. It's just the nature of things. Now, if we were to get Fear of Missing Out to stick, that is something. I guess we just do this. I mean, they'll probably just make us sacrifice it or whatever, but... here I'm just going to take Fear of Missing Out. My plan is to go creature, creature, dig, dig, Maybe we get some bonus attacks. Maybe we find another Reanimator spell. We can get rid of these cards that don't do anything. But it's kind of all we got going. Okay, fair enough. Let's see what else you got. I'm going to get rid of this. Harvester, you're cute, but not enough. We needed one of y'all to be a land. Come on now. Fortunately, our life total doesn't matter here. This being a 5/4 flyer doesn't matter any more, really, than our other options. So, yeah, let's just get rid of this. Oh my gosh, that was the worst. We needed it to be a land. Absolutely needed a land there. And we drew a removal spell that does nothing. Like, unless the opponent's hand's all land, I don't know how we don't lose this one, truthfully. And then you kill this or bounce it, we get another poison. Right? That makes sense. Yep. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't see a way we really get out of this. I mean, I guess if they had a way to kill this, then maybe the next thing has haste and that matters. But we just missed on 4 cards in a row that weren't land. That's just not good. And it's an anoint on top of it? Like, geez, really? Alright. Yeah, we can't win from here. GG's. That's ball game. Opponent's gonna go first. Yeah, alright, we'll keep it. Ooh, you know what? I think it's fine to hold on to this. Thought about playing it early, but, I mean, we're going to be trying to dig with these anyway, so I don't think it matters that much. I'm going to go ahead and do this since it's pretty obvious they're holding removal spells here. No need to get too tricky. And we found the right land for turn 3, so that works. Yepers. Let's go ahead and get rid of that for now. That resolves. Depending on what they do here, like if they play the bigger demon, the 2/4, then I'd kill that. If not, I'd just kill the slasher so it doesn't come back. Nighthawk is interesting. I don't think I'm as worried about Nighthawk because we have several things that can kill that, potentially. So I think I just go get a mountain here. And then we just kill the slasher. Get that out of here. So we just don't have to worry about that anymore. They have another one. Fair enough. Oh, well, that's cool. What are we doing here? I guess if I do it right and wait, we could actually reanimate and attack with the Overlord on the same turn. So let's just do this. See if we can find a land. Discarding one of these. Alright, that works. Pass the turn. Come on, you don't want to play the 2/4 opponent. Oh, they didn't bite. That's okay. It's all the same. Relative. Starscape Cleric. That's going to be annoying. So here's the problem. Now I have to kill the Starscape Cleric next turn. Because... actually, can we afford to take 3 here? I think so. Because we don't want to get comboed out next turn by them playing the big 5/5. Another land. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and do what we talked about. Get this Duder into play. We'll go ahead and shoot this. Give this Duder haste. Let it kill this. Not because it can block, but just because we don't want to die instantly next turn. It's the real issue. Alright, well now those kill spells I have, they get a chance to use them here. Shield Red, huh? That's going to be annoying. Oh, they're not doing anything there. Huh. I was pretty certain they were at least going to attack over the top. Very weird. Not mad that they didn't, just strange. Oh, well that's a nice bonus. I guess we just discard a card, kill that. And then we're just going to have a trio of overlords here doing their thing. Because we get an overlord here at the end of the turn. And then we have an overlord in hand. So sure. Nowhere to run. Sure. Doesn't kill any of our stuff. Yep, that'll work. So as it turns out, they probably didn't have the 5/5, but the Starscape Cleric, I guess, still would have been pretty bad with the Vampire and Shieldred and stuff. So, worked out. Ooh, let's keep this, but also get lucky. That's the plan. Okay, well, we'll see. Yep, that'll have to stay. We can definitely use that extra land here. Alright, I guess we get to test the opponent to see what they're up to. Because I got no idea. Alright, it's not instant speed white removal spells, so what do you got? Well, that's usually a sign that the opponent has some type of, what do we have in the graveyard real quick? Okay, just that. Usually some type of domain control sort of situation. I'm just debating if, well, either way, we're going to attack here, so let's just attack. Now it dies. Exiled. Oh, okay, that's fine. We can live with that. Let's go ahead and play this. I do kind of like Enduring Courage. Damn, which of these do I actually want to reanimate? I guess I'll put Enduring Courage in my hand, because I can cast that one. And then we could possibly reanimate the other thing. But, we'll see. Would you like to destroy one of our lands? I would not be too upset about it. Let's go get a mountain. I assume that's the case, though. We're going to be staring down ley lines and other things and cheap removal. So we've kind of got to really figure out what this looks like for us to be able to win. And unfortunately, their removal exiles, so that's not good for us. So we got to figure out what this looks like. If we Vein Ripper, we get one shot at it, and then they probably Sunfall, right? Vein Ripper, Sunfall. So I kind of want to do this, because there's a world that if this works, then we can play possibly Bitter Reunion and Zombify, maybe get tricky. So I think I'm just going to do this, not give them a card because of the circumstances. And then we can get in for 9? 8. I mean, I assume Enduring Courage is not going to survive here. The only way it makes sense not to attack with Enduring Courage is if we think they have Day of Judgment instead of Sunfall. But I guess we go for it. I mean, Enduring Courage. Oh, they didn't have it. All right, so they're at 9. Sweet. Now, they probably still have Sunfall, but, you know, beside the fact. Yeah, that's what I said. We knew that was coming, so we're not shocked. Situation is what it is. Okay, so here we're gonna discard Bitter Triumph. Hope to find an untapped land, which we did. Gonna zombify our Overlord. Get the last basic here. Deal 4. Yeah, I assume Leyline was there somewhere, so that doesn't surprise us. I mean, if we can win this is a strong win, but man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. It's tough enough that I don't even know if I want to just Carnosaur here. Because, like, I almost want to Overlord of the Belmer. I think that's what I want to do. Let's just do this. See what goes in the graveyard. Oh, we can put that on top? Well, it's going to get milled anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's just do this. And then we have access to double Carnosaur plus something. Okay, fantastic. So now we just pass. So next turn, it's now possible that we could Carnosaur, reanimate, give everything haste. Maybe that gets us out of trouble. I mean, it's already going to be a really tough win, so you kind of just got to manufacture what you can when you can, you know? Because I think that's what the opponent looking at, too, is like, if they Sunfall here, what happens? Yeah, I don't blame them for taking a little bit of time on this turn. It makes sense. Been seeing a lot of this deck, though, so you kind of have to always have a plan. Okay, the only... Well, I was going to say, even if they had a Sunfall, this would have come into play at the end of turn, so they could have blocked their Carnosaur and taken 2. But then they're playing around this. Maybe they don't have any life gain, and they don't have a way to get rid of this. Maybe that was their concern. But either way, that's a win against a tough deck, so we'll take it. All right, so I guess the question here is this better than the other red-black Reanimator decks? Honestly, I don't think so. They feel very similar. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. We still won, like, almost 60% of our matches, so that's actually great. No complaints about that. But overall, I mean, Coiling Rebirth... Like, I think here's the problem. I think if you want to play Coiling Rebirth, you're giving up your ability to play, like, a Tali and Valgavoth and things like that, right? That have such a huge impact that I don't know if it's worth giving that up. Like, there's so many times you just reanimate an Atali, you get 3 spells, and that's usually enough to turn the game around, right? So, I would say, I think if you're still going to do Reanimator, I would go with the regular version so you could play Rakdos joins up and whatever and just get extra value out of your cards. But if you don't have those cards and you're looking for a different version to play with some stuff you do have, this is a pretty good one. But the list is going to be down below if you want to check it out. And like always, if you want to support the channel, don't forget to join down below. We have a lot of extras. You can get private deck help. You get to decide what's going to be on the channel, stuff like that. But even if you don't want to spend anything, watch the video on the channel and watch it all the way through because that helps us just as well and still free. But that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.